Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we've got a wild one for you. Two of the most chaotic personalities combined into a single courtroom, a sovereign citizen who also happens to be a full-blown Karen. You can already tell it's going to be a disaster from the very start.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
before you call the case you think I might be here on, I've had a chance to talk to Ms. Seeley. She was in the MIDC waiting room, and I explained the charges to Ms. Seeley. However, she would like to know under which jurisdiction I operate. I've explained that I'm a criminal defense attorney and I don't operate under any jurisdiction, so I don't think she's seeking the services of an attorney at this time, and the court may like to speak with her.
Okay, let's get this started.
Thank you, Mr. Batar.
You're welcome, Judge.
These are 23HR0457 A, B, and C. These are Huron Township versus Bonita Seeley. Ms. Seeley, were you able to hear Mr. Batar just now?
Oh, first of all, are we on the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are we under penalty and perjury?
Are we on what, ma'am?
Under penalty and perjury, if you're willing to swear in.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I can
Everybody-
barely hear you.
I said, is everybody willing to swear in under penalty and perjury?
Ma'am, we're not taking testimony as of yet. Today is the day and time scheduled for the pre-hearing and adjourned arraignment pretrial in these matters.
It still has to be placed on the record. He still has to be put under penalty and perjury because he's swearing to an alleged
Ma'am.
crime against me and holding me accountable. So even though this is just a hearing, it still has to be put on notice for the public as well.
This is a court of record, which means every word you say is on public display, and unfortunately, that includes your stupidity. Take for example when you claimed your lawyer needed to be sworn in under penalty and perjury. First off, your lawyer isn't testifying, so there's nothing to swear to. Second, it's penalty of perjury, not penalty and perjury. That tiny distinction might not matter to you, but it's pretty crucial if you're planning on representing yourself in a criminal case.
Ma'am, today is the day and time scheduled for the pre-hearing and the arraignment pretrial. Would you state your name for the record, please?
Bonita Seeley.
Ms. Seeley, Mr. Batar is the court-appointed attorney assigned to this courtroom for the day. He's indicated that you don't wish to engage his services. Is that correct?
No, let me explain my position. I asked him a simple question about jurisdiction. That's why this hearing has been adjourned for today, because the last hearing, none of the attorneys could answer the question in regards to what jurisdiction that we're operating on. So they want to proceed without addressing the jurisdiction, which is a violation of due process. So in order for him to be representing me on any public record, I have to understand what jurisdiction he's operating on.
Ms. Seeley, if you do not wish to use the court-appointed attorney, and you confirm as much to the court right now, Mr. Batar can go back, ma'am, Mr. Batar can go back and do other things that he needs to do this morning. Do you wish to use Mr. Batar's services, or do you wish to represent yourself this morning, or do you wish to retain counsel through some other mechanism?
Under what charge, under which jurisdiction, and then who's bringing the charges against me?
Ma'am, there were citations issued against you in Huron Township for limited access speeding 11 to 15 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. That's a civil infraction. There's count 2, no proof of insurance. And there is the misdemeanor of driving while license not valid or improper license. Do you wish to use the services of the MIDC attorney? Or do you wish to represent yourself this morning, or do you wish to retain counsel?
Who are the parties bringing this claim against me? It's a simple question.
It's a simple question, coming from a simpleton, and the judge already gave you the answer. The state of Michigan is bringing these charges, and since they're criminal, you're looking at possible jail time. Are you absolutely sure you don't want that lawyer by?
You're
I
trying to
answered your
avoid the
question, ma'am. I answered
Who's
your
bringing
question,
the
ma'am.
charge?
I answered your question, ma'am.
And could you re-answer it? Because I didn't hear it. Who's bringing the charges against me?
The citation that was issued to you was issued by an officer from Huron Township, Freddie Yono. It's the citation that was issued. It's signed.
So it's Freddie.
It has his name and his ID number. Ma'am, my question to you is, do you wish to engage the services of the court-appointed attorney, or may I release him to go back to do some other work?
Wait a minute, I have questions before I can answer on. You're trying to get me to
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yes, it's a,
No, ma'am.
It's a due process violation. Objection. Yes.
Miss
Because you're not
Seeley,
hearing
this
me.
is
This is a
Miss
hearing.
Seeley, this is the third and last time I'm asking you. Will you be using Mr. Batars to represent you this morning, or do you wish to retain your private attorney, or do you wish to represent yourself?
I need to understand what jurisdiction we're under.
Mr. Batar, you may return to your breakout rooms to meet with other potential clients. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Miss Seeley, do you intend to represent? I'm sorry, Miss Foley Carter.
I just want we started this case back in July. Miss Seeley attended her first pretrial. She demanded that the case be dismissed. I declined. I asked that the case be set for a bench trial. Miss Seeley objected, and Magistrate Hinman advised her to file a motion stating her objection. Since then, she asked Judge Green for her oath of office and then didn't appear for the court dates before Judge Oakley. So this case has been going on for quite some time with no resolution.
Because it's I'm asking a question and it requires a rebuttal and it's being ignored. You cannot violate the due process. This is a hearing and any question that I have needs to be answered. You don't get to sit in the capacity of government and ignore the questions that the people have. Someone's bringing a claim against me. My only question is, are we dealing in a commercial or a common law, also known as a record of law, court? That's simple. So are we in a common law court, yes or no?
Your side, Vaki 5. No, this isn't common law. You're in the 34th District Statutory Court of Michigan, which handles both criminal and civil cases. And no matter how many times you repeat yourself, you don't need to understand this court's jurisdiction. That's your lawyer's job. What you need to do is sit down, keep your crayon muncher shut, and let your attorney handle it.
Marianne, a in-person bench trial date in this matter, please.
Objection. Objection. Are we in a common law court, yes or no?
January
Case
23rd
dismissed.
at 11 o'clock.
Case dismissed. Case dismissed because you refuse to rebuttal to the question regarding jurisdiction. You cannot proceed without honoring the jurisdiction. You cannot be in
Ms.
the capacity
Seeley.
of a... Yes.
The misdemeanor matter and the two civil infractions that are traveling with it that were issued on April 26, 2023 will be set for an in-person bench trial in courtroom number 1.
Objection. I will not be showing up. Objection. I will not be showing up. You refuse to answer the question of jurisdiction. You're trying to get me into the courtroom so you can take me against my will and lock me up in a cage like an animal. Objection.
More like option A, be stupid. If you really care about your freedom, you'd better show up to your next court date, because if you don't, you'll end up locked in a cage like an animal.
You do not have jurisdiction over me. You do not have judicial authority in North America. You are working for a municipality called the state of Michigan. You have no jurisdiction. You are an attorney. You work for a corporation. You are in a municipal capacity. You have no authority. You call yourself government. Your position is a public servant. I am the objection.
Miss Seeley,
no, you cannot proceed as an attorney. Objection. I will not be showing up in court. I will appeal this matter. Objection.
There's no question pending to you, ma'am. This court will be muting you at this time because this court, the court has muted Miss Seeley as her responses are not responsive to the matter that is before the court. This matter is being scheduled for trial. If Ms. Seeley wishes to absent herself from that trial, that is her absolute right. That trial date is January 23rd
I will
at
not
11
be showing
a.m.
up.
That concludes this matter.
And of course, she just had to throw in one last objection. Anyway, that wraps up today's video. I actually held on to this one for a couple of weeks to see if there'd be any updates, and sure enough, just like she promised, she didn't bother showing up to her next court date. That means a bench warrant will be issued, and we'll almost certainly see her back in court. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If not, go ahead and dislike it. Either way, don't forget to drop a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you won't miss any of my future content.